YouTube, what it do? It's your boy Quisballinn, man, and I'm back with another video. And Zion Williamson, man, is under a lot of heat once again, man. And Zion and the Pelicans get the hell beat out of them, get the absolute dog shit beat out of them by the Los Angeles Lakers as they lose by 44 points. And now the reports are coming out that the Pelicans have repeatedly stressed to Zion that his diet and conditioning need to improve. But Zion doesn't listen. And this report is coming from, I believe, a journalist who covers the Pelicans, and he's out of New Orleans, man. And so, if this report has truth to it, I think this is just horrible for Zion, man. And, you know, everybody always brings this up how his diet needs to improve, his conditioning needs to improve if he want to take that next step to becoming a great player in this league. And basketball is damn near 95% running. So you have to be conditioned. And it looks like Zion is just not taking this part of his game serious. And this is something that's going to have to change if he really wants to compete at a high level consistently night in and night out. I mean, it's really no excuse as to why you wouldn't want to fix your diet and get into better shape as a professional athlete so you could perform your job at the highest level. I mean, there's no excuse when you consider Zion is not only rich, but that gives you access to the highest and best levels of healthy food, nutritionists, workouts, workout equipment. I mean, everything is at your disposal. So it's kind of hard to feel bad for Zion, man. And I do kind of feel bad for him because everyone is publicly criticizing your weight. But at the same time, man, a lot of people are doing this out of love for your game, man. We watched you come out of Duke and dominate, and you were bigger then, but you were more lean and you still had your power, you still had your speed. And now, looking at you dribble up the court now, they're around here saying on Twitter, you look like you dribbling up the court like you got to take a shit, man. Dribbling up the court like you full off Thanksgiving dinner. And this is just something that I can't agree with, Zion. And quietly, you're not having a bad season, honestly. But as a team lose, everyone starts to criticize players. And now this report dropped, and everyone's just going in on him, man. But it's not like this is something new. We all knew he needed to improve his diet. I don't know what it's going to take for this guy to start taking that serious, man. Actually, I do know. I do know. It's going to take him actually wanting it. That's all it takes. Because when you really want it, you really start to show the effort and put forth the work required to achieve the goal. It's just as simple as that. Nothing happens overnight. There's going to have to be steps taken to get to where you want to get to. But like I said, with the access you have to nutritionists, trainers, all type of people who are well versed in diet, exercise, health, fitness. I mean, it's just simply no excuse, man. I've seen people who are just regular people on the street lose weight without trainers. And the number one thing it started with was just determination. And so, if money and your career is not a motivation for you to do what you got to do, I mean, I'm not sure what can be. It's easy to sit up here and make jokes, and I got a lot of them. I could say jokes all day, but on a serious note, Zion, man, we've been telling you this for years. Your career is not going to last, bro, if you can't get this under control. You've already missed so much time in years past, and all we want to do is just see you play, man. I mean, you got to think about it. You're 23 years old and you can't even play a back to back. And I'm thinking about this, and this is just horrible, bro. When you really think deep on this subject, why can a 23-year-old play back-to-back games, bro? Now I understand rest in this situation and all this type of stuff. Players need rest, especially older players, maybe players who's managing the injury. But at 23 years old, bro, and you ain't got no major injury, why are you sitting out, bro? It used to be a time where the young cats, you could count them in for them back to backs because they got them young legs, so they gonna play. But now even the younger guys are sitting out back to backs, bro. And I think the league is just headed towards a horrible state, man, when you really think about this. If the young guys can't play back to backs, the older guys is not going to play them. So you got backups in the starting lineup. You putting out a worse product. Certain fans is not going to watch the game without stars playing. It just boils down to maybe the NBA needs to do something about this scheduling or something about these players just not wanting to play, man, because this is getting old, bro. This is getting old. I mean, 23 years old, fam. I'm not like a old guy, but I got a little bit of age on me. But come on, Zion. And I really want to know what this is about. But this just popped into my head. It's just concerning to me, man. I want to know if y'all feel the same way about this, man, because you got a 23-year-old superstar in the league. This man cannot play back to back games. Y'all know the schedule. If you really that concerned about him, why don't you limit his minutes maybe in the first game so he's good to go for the next game? I mean, something needs to be done because I'm telling you, the NBA is ruining their product. Now, I don't know how much of this has to do with Zion's nutrition, Zion's weight, and Zion's health or things like that. But some has to be done, man, because I just can't for the life of me understand how this guy is missing back to back games this early in his career. How many years this man been in the league? 4 years? And he missed what? Three-fourths of those games? Maybe that's a little exaggeration. Maybe he missed about 2 of those years due to injury. So he ain't even really been in the league for a full 4 years, man. He's already sitting out back to backs. So what you think he gonna do when he 27, 28, 29, 30? What you think gonna happen then? And I just wanted to point this out, man, because the way this is trending, Zion's career, it might not last as long as we want it to, man. And I got nothing but love for Zion and his game, and his style of play and what he can do on the court. We know he's talented. We know the man is athletic. He's got size, he's got power. But what is it about him? They can't get this thing right. What is it about him, his trainers, the coaching, the team, to where we can't get this man on the court for an adequate amount of games so he can produce like the superstar he's supposed to be? I'm just wondering about this stuff, man, because if you the NBA, you got a guy you trying to market as a superstar. Guess what superstars have to do? They have to play games. They have to be seen showcasing their talent. And if you could just pencil in Zion will not be playing the second leg of a back to back automatically before it even gets here, what type of message is that sending? Not only to other players in the league who want to sit, but to the fans who want to watch him play and who want to pay their money to be entertained by this guy. To me, this is becoming an issue, man. And some of y'all might not see it the same way I do. Some of y'all might look at this and brush this off and blow this off and say, it ain't a big deal. But I'm just getting ahead of the train before it catches steam. Because it's going to become a big deal if it's not right now, in my eyes. That's just how I'm looking at it, man. Because I'll just look at his age, 23. That's young, bro. That's young. And when you get older, for all my older people out there who watch my videos, y'all know 23 is young. Man, at 23, we'll go to the court still and, get us some buckets and we'll go back the next day. We'll run the back to back on the playground court. But this man who's a millionaire and has access to the best training, the best nutrition staff or whoever, the best food, the best information on diet and in health, can't run a back to back as a professional. You are supposed to be training your body for the season. I'm just not too happy with it, man, because he's supposed to be a superstar in the league, and he's 23 years old, man. This is sad. This is something you don't want to see out of a guy who's supposed to bring a lot of money towards the league, and the man has access to every good trainer in the book, every diet secret, every nutrition secret, and this man cannot run a back to back at that young age. I think this is headed in a bad direction for Zion. I don't know what he got his focus on, but it can't be basketball because I'm just not seeing the dedication out of this guy that I need to see, that I would hope for. I mean, this is the stuff we're talking about, man. 23 years old, and you can't play 2 NBA games back to back. It's just shameful, man. At that young of an age, you can't do your job because it's too much of a load for you to play basketball. 23? 23, man. We got to realize this dude just got into the league pretty much. He ain't been in the league a whole lot of time. When you look at his Duke highlight tape, it's starting to feel like that was ages ago, but it wasn't. Already missed so much time on the court due to injuries, health concerns, conditioning. I mean, Zion, what is it going to take for you to realize, hey, I got to get this shit under control? Y'all got whacked by 44 points in the in-season tourney, man. It was embarrassing. Zion, he did have 13 points, but it's just not enough, man. And he's on most nights not even looking like the best player on his team. And he should already be molding into that by this point. He puts up some good games here and there, but considering where most people have his ceiling, he's not approaching it at a steady rate. He's not showing that improvement we need to see. And it all starts with the off the court stuff. Got to get that diet right, man. And trust me, I know it's hard, man. It's not easy, bro. But when it's your job to stay in shape, I'm not really seeing the excuse or pass I can give you for you to consistently, for about 4 years in a row, out of shape. Wendy's is not that damn good. McDonald's is not that damn good. Let this be a wake up call to Zion, man. You got all the talent in the world, and it's just embarrassing seeing a 39-year-old LeBron James play with more energy and effort than a 23-year-old Zion Williamson. But that's all I got for this video. Drop on down in the comments, man. Let me know, what do y'all think about Zion Williamson and this report? What y'all think about Zion Williamson, man, not listening to the Pelicans telling him to fix his diet and his conditioning? Do y'all think he will get this together? Y'all let me know, man. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the subscribe. I appreciate everybody who checking out the videos. But hey, I'm out of here. Peace.